Record. Awesome. So as I was saying, by the time you look at, this coin, what do you think will happen by the time this coin becomes 1 trillion? 1 trillion. One. So how much will $1 cost? Okay, I was talking about BTC. Let me see. So $1 would have given us 17,000 Bitcoins. 17,000. Now, let us bring it to the value today. That's 17,000 Bitcoins. This kind of a thing, let's say you bought it with $1 and then you just left it in the wallet, in blockchain wallet. For those of you that are acquainted with cryptocurrency, you know that it was blockchain that time. And then you just left it there. And after some years, like today now, fast forward to today, you just woke up, like Madam Gloria Odinakachukwu. You just woke up this morning. I now remember, I bought Bitcoin with $1 that time and I had 17,000. Let me go and check how much it is now worth. Let us see. So now say 17,000 multiplied by $97,000. That means our $1 in 2009 is now worth $1,694 million. I don't know if you heard me. $1,649 million. Now let's bring it to Naira. Please, how much is this in Naira? Bring it to Naira for me. Let me not be the one doing everything. Bring this money to Naira for me. So we'll say multiply by 1,700. So in Naira, this is million, billion, trillion. So 2,803,300,000,000 Naira. Please, if you need this kind of money, type I need it for me. I want to see. If you know you're following, say, hey, what I'll just say, you don't calculate again, Abby. If you need this money, type I need it here. Oh. How much did we invest? $1. Just $1. Now, what I'm telling you now is that this is going to happen again. We have all missed it once. I know there was a time I had 10 Bitcoins. 10, me. But when my friends would tell me, there's this Ponzi scheme that is paying. Let's put 1 Bitcoin there. We'll put it there. Before you know, they paid us 1, 2, 3 times. They will disappear with our money. That's why we're foolishly wasting our money. That is why now I say use your money to trade by yourself. And that is the essence of this program. Learn to trade by yourself. So there are some coins that we're going to buy. We're going to leave them. None of us are going to sell until 6 months' time. And what I'm telling you is put $10. Anyone I say this one we're buying, just put minimum of $10 there. If you don't have $10, put $5. If you don't have $5, put $1. Just be sure that you put money in that coin. And we're leaving it for the next 6 months. Any day I say let us sell, just know that day, that your money would have given the kind of money that anybody that hears it, the person's phone will fall from his hand. Like one of us here. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. All right. So now we have been able to establish this. So let us forge ahead now. So there are still some other coins that are very, very low in market cap. Let me see if I can get one more. This coin, this particular coin is one of the coins that I want us to buy. And for this coin, in the course of this training, I'm going to teach you how to buy these things yourself. We're not training, we're not doing that today. Today we're going around, we're just touching everywhere, everything about cryptocurrency. Now, this coin has how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. What is the market cap? 61,000. I saw this coin last week on $10,000 market cap. And I put $1 there. And that my $1, has given me over $40. $1 has given me over how much? $40. And you see that the value rose and then dropped. So this coin is one of the coins that we're going to be monitoring. This is a classified coin. It's called Department of Government Efficiency. When Donald Trump will be assuming power in January, this department is the department that's going to handle cryptocurrency in the US. So this particular coin, I want us to buy it. If we have, those who have money now can actually buy it before we get to the time of you buying by yourself. If you have the money, I can help you to buy this one out now. You keep it in your wallet, because this coin, before we know what's happening, this coin can actually do 1000x and continue. This week, we're not trading. It is from next week that you're going to start on your own to buy coins on your own, not this week. So if you have money and you want me to help you buy this out, let me know. So we'll buy it out, because this coin today, I'm going to do $50 for this coin today. And I'm doing it, and I'm going to lock it up and leave it. I've showed you what can potentially happen. It is not the only coin. I have so many of them that we can buy with, very small money. Even if it is $5 you have that you can afford, let me buy this coin out for you. But if you can afford $20, $50, let me buy this coin out for you. So this is our number one. I'm going to write it here, and I'm going to keep it in my archive that I told us about this coin today. So it's called, the normal one that we know is DOGE for Doge. The normal Doge coin. This one is D.O.G.E. And it means Department of Government Efficiency. Department of Government Efficiency. Why I would like to buy this coin out for you is because you cannot see it in the conventional exchanges. Yeah, but there's a way I buy it out. So after the class, if you're interested in having this coin, you let me know, and let me know how much you want to invest in it, so that I can help you buy it out, what you are comfortable with, and then you will send it to your wallet for you. So let's continue. Now, every coin must be in a wallet or an exchange. We're still talking about what is cryptocurrency. We said cryptocurrency is a digital asset. It's digital, which means you cannot handle it. But by the time you convert it to Naira, you can handle it. It's very easy to sell to Naira. Now, we've looked at Bitcoin, the history. Bitcoin dates as far back as 2009. There are so many other cryptocurrencies that has evolved also over the years. But we're looking at this one that has been, the first Bitcoin, the first cryptocurrency is called Bitcoin. And then we don't know the owner. They say the owner is Satoshi Nakamoto. That is not the name of one person. It's the name of a group of people, governments, powerful people. Donald Trump has his own Trump coin. He has brought out a DOGE coin. There are still some other cryptos that they are bringing out that they are going to use, to grow the crypto markets. Donald Trump has told us that Bitcoin is going to have, that they're going to have a cryptocurrency reserve in the US. What do you think will happen to all these smaller market cap coins by the time they start exploding? What do you think will happen to your $1? Just like your $1 became how many trillions? How many trillions in less than 15 years? In less than 15 years. So many things. So many things are happening. So a lot of things are happening that are going to make you and I to make so much money from cryptocurrency. So now that you are embracing crypto, I want you to go all out to just, if I tell yourself that this is in the next 4 months, that cryptocurrency is going to be your number one source of income. Where you work right now will be number 2. Because the kind of money you'll be making from crypto, It's the kind of money that is for sacking boss. So God will help us. Now, the next thing on the list there is blockchain. So blockchain is a distributed ledger that records all transactions. Now, I'm sure that those of us that have worked in banks or that keep records, probably you have used Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel is a ledger, yeah, but not distributed. Now, when we say it is distributed, means it is the same thing in America, it's the same thing in Nigeria, it's the same thing in South Africa, it's the same thing in Japan, it's the same thing in Malaysia, it's the same thing everywhere. So the value of Bitcoin in Nigeria is the value of Bitcoin everywhere. Now, which means if you have 1 Bitcoin, for instance, in Nigeria, and you travel to America, that your 1 Bitcoin remains 1 Bitcoin. It will not depreciate in value because it's a universal asset. It is not cheaper in Nigeria and more expensive in America. It's not more expensive in Nigeria and cheaper in America. No, it's a universal asset. The price in the world is unique. It's one. So when you spend it, the record that you are the one that own that cryptocurrency is stored in a ledger that is distributed everywhere. Because there's what we call hash. Yeah? There's what we call transaction ID and then hash ID. These are the things that make up the distributed ledger form of nature of cryptocurrency. So now, if I now send you cryptocurrency, let's say I send you $1 into your wallet, the ledger, it will show that the ownership of that coin has moved from me, who owned that wallet where it was residing previously. It has now moved to a new address. So the address of that cryptocurrency will change to the one in your wallet. So that's what it's called. It's called a distributed ledger. Anything that is changed from a wallet is distributed. It can be you can open it up anywhere in the world, to look at it. So that's why we will say it's a distributed ledger. Now we're going to be looking at public keys and private keys. Now, every cryptocurrency has a public key and a private key. Now, private keys, just like your wallet, you have a private key to your wallet, private access to your wallet that no other person should have. We're going to do some practicals because I'm not going to go beyond this number one today. Now, the public key is what is open to the public, like the hash code, the transaction ID of any transaction. You pay somebody, the record is there that you have paid the person. Unlike our traditional currency, where you send somebody money and you still call the person, have you seen it? Sometimes the person has seen it, so the person say, no, I've not seen it. You say, maybe it's network. It's not network. Sometimes the person has received it. But because you don't have any concrete evidence that the person has received it, you now call your bank. Oga account officer, I transferred 5 million now to so person. Say he has not seen it. Okay, let me run a check for you. They check and say, the money has moved from our side. It has dropped for the person. Ask him to confirm. But if it is for cryptocurrency, there is nothing like that. Once you send somebody money, the system will show you that in 10 blocks, your transaction is now successful. Once it tells you successful, it is successful everywhere in the world. There's nothing like, have you received it? The person has received it because there's a transaction ID that is universal. So on the public side, there is a code which is called public keys that you can actually see. Everybody can see, and you can send that to anybody. Say, oh, I transferred something to so person. The person will click on it, and then the person will see that transaction as successful. Then we have private keys. The private ones are the ones that you must keep in case if you lose your wallet. You can use your private keys to get it back. So you can actually use your private keys, to get back your wallet. Just like if you have ever bought cryptocurrency before into any wallet, and maybe you have formatted the phone, you don't even know where the thing is, but you still have the private keys, we can get that wallet back for you. get it back for you. There's this person I know. She's a queen. She's a lolo. She actually bought. She left $1 worth of Bitcoin in her blockchain wallet years back, and then she called me. That she remember that she had $1 somewhere but she can't remember where it is. So she gave me the hash code, the public key to that transaction. I looked at it and I saw it. The money has appreciated to around 300 and something dollars. We tried to recover it, but it was not possible. Then she went home and then started searching all her this thing what they call it, her flash drives. And luckily for her, she found where she wrote down the private keys. She now used it to import the wallet and saw that money. I mean, $300 now, is this more money? $100 changing to $1. $1 changing to $300. 300 multiplied by 1,700. That's 510,000 naira. That's what $1 has become. That one isn't enough to solve some, pressing needs. So that is why I want us to take this very serious. By the time I finish training you on how to purchase cryptocurrencies and store on your own, try to buy some and just keep them. Just keep them. Like one of us in this, one of my students here, sometimes when she doesn't have money, she starts ransacking all her bags. Before you know, she has found 5,000 naira. Because when there's money, she start hiding money in different places and just keep it. Do the same thing for cryptocurrency. It's gonna work. So I want us in the next 6 months, by the grace of God, we should be able to have made so much from cryptocurrency. From cryptocurrency. If you have, you can afford to have $500, $1,000. There are things that you're going to do with it. It will grow. You make the money. You make the money. Now we have what is called decentralization. We say no central authority controls cryptocurrencies. Instead, they are managed through a network of computers called nodes. I remember the first wireless mesh that came into Nigeria. I was a technical support administrator, because I studied software development. So the company is called Bright Yellow, BRITE Yellow. It's a UK-based company. So I was their technical support. By the time they brought it in, that technology was not known to us. So he came alone because of the cost of, flying down. So he was the owner. He was not an engineer. So he couldn't bring in their engineer. So when they brought the equipment, they set it up, but it was not working. So we're waiting for the engineer in UK to come down to Nigeria to properly set it up. So when I went home, I was just looking at the nodes, NODES. They're just small nodes, can be as small as this, just a little bigger, that has chips inside. So I went home that day and I started, using my, Igbo man sense, to put 1 and 2 together. God so kind. By the time I finished, I went to work the next day. I was able to set up that wireless mesh. And then it started working. The engineer in UK told me, he said, look, I can see signal. What happened? I said, yes, I've been able to set it up. So nodes, you can see in UK, because of the nodes, they're able to see. They're able to see us. It is the same thing that happened in cryptocurrency. It is controlled by network of computers called nodes. Those nodes are in different parts. Just that now it is more advanced. It's no more those physical nodes that you see. It's more advanced now. So even your computer system that you're using, you can use it to mine cryptocurrency. But we're not talking about that right now. So now decentralization just tells us that cryptocurrency is not controlled by any government, by anybody. That's why Nigerian government, they say don't do crypto. They cannot stop it. But I thank God that now they have repented. They say now we can do crypto, but that we should be careful. They don't know anything about it. That sincerely, government of Nigeria doesn't know anything about cryptocurrency. When CBN was trying to look at cryptocurrency to see how they can, you know, how do they do, how they, what this language they were using to see how they can control it. They've not still been able to. It's decentralized. America cannot. What America is trying to do now to control crypto is to have a big Bitcoin reserve. You can imagine if America has 20% of global asset of Bitcoin, they can decide to say tomorrow we want to buy more. Let's dump Bitcoin. They can dump if they dump 20% of Bitcoin in the market. Bitcoin is going to go down to $5,000, and then they cannot acquire as much as they want from you and I because there are people that are going to sell. There's what we call FOMO, fear of missing out. The same thing happens for those who have. When they see value start dropping, say, please, I don't want to lose money. Let me quickly sell. Some people will go and sell. Some people will sell when Bitcoin dropped to 20,000. Some will sell when Bitcoin dropped to 10,000. Some will sell if Bitcoin dropped to 1,000. They still sell. You know that thing you are selling, some people are somewhere buying it from you. And by the time they finish buying it, the value will now go back up. So that is why you must not sell until I say sell. It's very important. It's for our own good. So this is the much that we're going to take today. If you have any question, ask your question now. Feel free to ask your question. Unmute yourself and ask your question. I hope I wasn't telling all stories. I hope we're not sleeping. Unmute yourself. Unmute. Everybody unmute yourself.
We're here. I'm here.
Okay,
For
fine.
me, I'm here, Sha. I'm listening.
Fine.
Yes, sir.
So,
when is our next class?
Our next class is tomorrow.
And then where are the person?
It's tomorrow by 10 o'clock.
Okay, sir.
Tomorrow by 10 o'clock. Oh, no question?
No question for now, Sha.
No question for now. Maybe I will,
Yes.
I will make it difficult so that we can be asking questions.
Please don't make it difficult.
All right. So I appreciate every one of you. So remember, we have a coin to buy in case you have the. It is not by force. It's your own. It's for you. It's for you. So if you have money,
how much is $10?
$10. Let me calculate it. So 10 multiplied by 17. I just hope it's
17.
So that's 17,000 naira.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay.
We'll do that later.
All right. So I wish us a pleasant day. We'll see you again by tomorrow by 10 o'clock.
Okay, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Cheers, everyone. Bye.
Have a blessed day. Bye.
Thank you.
Please, crystal clear. Thank you very much, sir.
All right. Bye.